Want to introduce yourself in Japanese but don't know how? はじめまして、私はゆきです。よろしくお願いします。By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to do this and much more in Japanese. 皆さん、こんにちは。Hello everyone, ゆきです。This is Yuki from さっさと本題に入れ。日本語会話
Straight to the point.
Japanese このレッスンはレベル1、レッスン1 This is level 1, lesson 1 Welcome to lesson 1 This series will help you master everything that you need to survive in the Japanese language 本日の狙いを見ていきましょう Let's check out today's objective 今日は自己紹介の仕方を紹介していきますよToday, I'm gonna show how to introduce yourself in Japanese. 絶対忘れるなよ
Don't forget.
Watch the vocabulary video for this lesson.
Video vocabulary, level 1, lesson 1.
Pause often to write notes and important information. Please listen and watch the video at the same time.
Don't let other things distract your attention.
Now, let's get started. 早速今日のレッスンに入りましょう。In Japanese, just like in any language, there are many ways to introduce yourself. Today, you will learn one way. This one is reliable, easy to remember, and easy to say.
Caution.
It's quite likely that self-introductions in Japanese don't match up word for word with what speakers of your native language say. Quick tip. When learning a language,
Don't always try to translate things directly.
rather, learn what people who speak that language say to accomplish various tasks. With that said, today's task is introducing yourself. There are 3 essential phrases you need to get this done. はじめまして、私はゆきです。よろしくお願いします。The first thing a Japanese person says when they meet someone for the first time is はじめまして。はじめまして。はじめまして。Literally, the first time. But let's translate it as nice to meet you, because that sounds natural in English. Quick pronunciation note. Don't pronounce this E sound here. Even though it is written, it sounds a little odd to say はじめまして. Here's the correct pronunciation one more time. はじめまして. By the way, this is called
Highbrow divorcing.
If you want to know more, click on the link in the description. And there you have it. はじめまして. Now, let's look at the next essential phrase. 私はゆきです。I am Yuki. In this next phrase, you tell the person you are talking with your name. You can take the same sentence I said and just replace my name with yours. 私はです。As we learned in the vocab video, 私 means I. After 私 comes the word は. Wa's job is to tell what a sentence is about. In this sentence, it marks 私 as the subject of the sentence. After the は, say your name. Remember to say it slowly so people can hear it. After that is the word です。私はゆきです。Here is the second pronunciation tip. Say です as though there is no u at the end. です。私はゆきです。For example, if my name was Erika, I'd say 私はエリカです。And there you have it. Quick tip. Often, when we Japanese people say this sentence, we leave out the first 2 words, 私 and は. This is because when the subject is obvious from the context, we Japanese just leave it out of the sentence entirely. With that in mind, you can just say your name and です。ゆきです。はじめまして。私はゆきです。Finally, we have よろしくお願いします。Memorize this and you are good to go. Quick pronunciation note. When saying よろしくお願いします, avoid pronouncing the E sound here. Saying よろしく sounds a little strange. And just like with this, when speaking, leave off う on the end of お願いします. And there you have it. よろしくお願いします. Here is a problem. よろしくお願いします often gets translated into English like this.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
The problem here is, we say this whenever we cooperate on a task or get acquainted with someone. よろしくお願いします is applied which the relationship will be beneficial for everyone involved. Literally, よろしく is a polite word which means well. And お願いします is a humble verb which means to hope. So with よろしくお願いします, we are really saying, I hope well. Here are a few common situations where we say よろしくお願いします. Meeting someone for the first time. Starting a project with someone. Employing someone to perform a service for you. And asking or performing a favor for someone. よろしくお願いします. And there you have it. はじめまして。私はゆきです。よろしくお願いします. Now, let's check out some examples that show how to use this grammar.
こんにちは。
はじめまして。
はじめまして。
ゆきです。
ゆきさん、
はい、
パンオです。よろしくお願いします。
はじめまして。
はじめまして。
ゆきです。
ゆきさん、
はい、
パンオです。よろしくお願いします。
Now, are you ready to put your skills to the test? 一緒に練習問題を解いていきましょう。Matching. Match the Japanese phrases on the left with their English translation on the right. Pause if you need more time to answer the question. Are you ready for the answers? Here they are. Next, 次の問題です。Which phrase is it okay to leave the first two words off because they are implied based on context? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is B. Next, 次の問題を見ていきましょう。Question A. Which phrase is said at the end of a self-introduction? And question B. Which phrase comes at the beginning of a self-introduction? Are you ready for the answers? The answer for A is 2. The answer for B is 3. So how did it go? Did you get it all right? If not, consider reviewing this lesson one more time before moving on. それでは今日のレッスンを終わりにしたいと思います。That just about does it for today's lesson. これで日本語で自己紹介ができるようになったはず。I bet you can introduce yourself in Japanese now. 今日の勉強にも付き合ってくれてありがとうございました。Thanks for studying with me today. ぜひこの動画が参考になったら高評価のボタン、そしてチャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。 If this help you out, help us out with that subscribe and like button. また次回もよろしくね。Hope to see you next time too. それでは、バイバイ。